Okay, kids, everybody loves avocado toast, right? That's the new rage. In fact, it's not even that new. In fact, it's actually really old, but you know, they're pretending it's new and cool and hip. It's like everything else. Anyway, so I'm gonna teach you how I eat my avocado toast. Now, since avocados are from Mexico, I decided to get my best Mexican shirt out and thought this would be appropriate. I don't really trust my videography, so I have a director of videography. I have a camera person who's holding the camera. My director is Puffalump. He's making sure I do everything right, following all the protocol, making sure the scenes look good, and he's acting as quality control here. So that's just the way it is. So back to the point. Now, you gotta watch my previous video where I talk all about the new gem avocado. I'm not gonna repeat that here. One thing I forgot to mention about it though, look how beautiful this fruit is with the speckling. This yellow speckling is the first thing I noticed about this fruit, and it's so pretty. It's such a beautiful, it's much prettier than Hass. Now, here is a lamb Hass avocado, and you can see the difference. I mean, you know, whatever, it's nice and green and everything. And this is like a Hass would be like this too, except the Hass is a little longer, not as squat. But lamb Hass is a great tree too, very similar to Hass. But the skin texture and color and pattern are exactly the same as the Hass. But you can see this guy here is more shiny, smoother, not as bumpy, and it has that beautiful speckling, which is so beautiful. Nobody's talked about that. I think that's really important, how beautiful something looks, in addition to how yummy it tastes. So we're gonna see how yummy it tastes on toast. We've already done a taste test in the previous video, and I highly approve the taste of this avocado. It's the first time I've ever tried a gem. And Puffalump, he also approved of the taste on his personal taste test. His tongue came back several times to confirm that the taste was really good. So there you go, we're 2 for 2 so far. Anyway, look at how beautiful this fruit is. We already took out, like I said, a little bit for me and a little bit for Puffalump, so some of it's gone already. But this is what we have left over for this one fruit that we have. I picked this in San Diego County on trees that I first looked at for the first time. They're beautiful trees. Highly suggest that you get one. Now, what we have here, let me show you the way that I like to cut. I mean, this one, on my previous video, you'll see you could scoop it really easily right out of here. But I'll show you a trick, and this works really well, especially with avocados that are thin-skinned, which this one is absolutely not. But if they're thin-skinned, they're a little harder to get out. And the way I do it is I split it in quarters lengthwise. And then I simply just peel off the skin, which this doesn't want to do it. So if it doesn't peel off, you just can follow the skin with your knife like this and get all around it that way. And you can see one avocado. These are a lot bigger than Hass. This is probably 20–30% larger. And so that's a really big deal for production and getting things done, and especially when you're making guacamole. Now, what I want to show you is the trick, is my biggest trick here. Now, you don't even need a toaster for what I'm about to show you. All this food is just raw, it's uncooked, it's unheated. Now, what I'm using here is probably the healthiest toast in the world. It is, I'm gonna have to do something I hate to do. It gives away my age. I know, you know, I don't look a day over 30, but I actually, probably because I eat so many avocados, but I'm actually really old. I'm like 72 years old right now. I know I look pretty good, but anyway, I gotta wear these glasses, but I only wear really hip, cool glasses, because that's how I roll. I wanna look cool when I'm wearing glasses. Now, let me read to you this. This is Trader Joe's. It's seeds and grains crisp bread, Norwegian crackers. Sunflower and sesame seeds, rye, oats, and flax are combined into a crunchy crisp for a maximum cracker satisfaction. That's what I'm gonna get right now. So the ingredients, you know, you want as few as possible to stay healthy and as young as possible and live as long as you can and eat as many avocados as you can. So here we go. These are the ingredients. So simple. Sunflower seeds, top ingredient. Sesame seeds, wholemeal rye flour, oat bran, oatmeal, flaxseed, spelt wheat bran, don't know what that is, wheat bran, that sounds familiar, water, sea salt, salt, oregano, and thyme. So those are all things that we kind of understand what they are. You're not supposed to eat anything that has a label that you don't know what it is, like hydrogenated, coagulated, reduced thiamine, whatever. Like, you don't want weird stuff like that. So this bread is extremely healthy. It's as healthy as any kind of bread you could possibly get. It's not even bread, really. It's just a bunch of seeds all compressed together. And I absolutely love it. And what's great about it, too, is it holds up under the onslaught of creamy goo, which becomes your avocado. Then what I do, I put the avocado on there as such. I will then get my well, probably next would be my white onion. I love onion. It keeps the bugs away, keeps the opposite sex away. You know, it does a lot of beneficial things. I think it's actually good for your health as well. And so there you go. You want to put your onion on there as pungent as possible. And then, finely sliced, then you're going to put your olive oil. Any olive oil will do as long as it tastes good. And, you know, as we all know, virgin is the best. Let me just make sure this is, yeah, this is actually extra virgin. That's even better. So then here's another trick to my concoction. You want balsamic vinegar, but balsamic vinegar just tends to just like go everywhere, right? So this stuff here is, well, we should probably read the labeling on this. This is balsamic glaze, also from Trader Joe's. And its ingredients are concentrated grape must, balsamic vinegar, and I can't even read it, actually, it's so little. Wine, vinegar, I can't even read it. It's so little. Anyway, like I said, I'm old, what can I say? But here we go with our, isn't it beautiful? Look at what you do here. And then so you got your olive oil on there, you've got your balsamic glaze on there, and the balsamic glaze just like doesn't get all over the place, which is wonderful. Because, you know, the other stuff would. And then my ingredients were repossessed by somebody. They're all out here, but I think someone took them away. Then you just get a little bit of pepper, and then a little bit of salt, just a little bit, and then that is your avocado toast. Look how beautiful this is right here. Boom. It's absolutely beautiful. And it's delicious, but you can see how, you know, with the oil and the vinegar, if you have regular bread, you could have a catastrophe on your hands. The whole thing would fall apart. And, but this doesn't do that. So here I go. So good, so simple, so healthy. Yeah, okay. Why do I have a lemon here? The best, most healthiest thing to do to eat your toast would be regular tap water, unless your tap water is absolutely terrible. Ours is wonderful, comes straight from the Sierra. And fresh Meyer lemon and ice. And that right there, sorry Puffalon, that is a meal for kings and feline kings alike.